Addition, subtraction, multiplication we have seen. Now let's look at factorization of expressions. Ponomial can be written as a product of its factors. For expressions with two or more terms, factorization is the reverse of the distributive property of multiplication over addition or subtraction. So this process of splitting an expression into a product of simpler expressions is called factorization. If we look at the monomial 18x square y, we can break it up into its factors. First, we find the factors of 18 and then that of x square y. Factors of 18 are those numbers which can divide 18 exactly. Factors of x square y are those factors which can divide x square y. So factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. X square y can be written as x times y. Now, x square also divides x square y, but we take the simplest forms. So 18x square y can be written as 1 times 18 times x times y, 2 times 9 and xxy, 3 times 6 xxy, 6 times 3 xxy, 9 times 2 xxy, and 18 times 1 xxy. All of the above are valid factorizations of 18x square y. So if we are talking of just 18x square y, then we have done the factorization. Now, given two expressions, we look for factors that are common to both terms. Say we have a binomial 18x square y plus 24xy square. We can break each term into its factors. First term we have already done. Factors of 24 are 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 24. Xy square can be written as x times y times y. So 24xy square can be written as 1 times 24 xyy, 2 times 12 xyy, 4 times 8 xyy, 6 times 6 xyy, 8 times 4 xyy, 12 times 2 xyy, and finally 24 times 1 xyy. Now we can factorize the expression 18x square y plus 24xy square using highest common factor for both the terms. HCF, remember, is also called the greatest common divisor. So HCF of 18 and 24 is 6. 6 is the highest number which divides both 18 and 24. Common factors in xxy and xyy are x and y. So 18x square y plus 24xy square can be written as 6 times x times y times 3 times x plus 6 times x times y times 4 times y. So we do the appropriate grouping. Now if you notice, 6xy is common to both the terms. So we take it out, or we also say we factor it out. So 6 times x times y times within brackets 3x plus 4y. So 18x square y plus 24xy square is equal to 6xy times 3x plus 4y. So we have arrived at a product of factors, which when multiplied out gives us the given expression. The minus sign can also be taken out. This is usually done to make the first term positive or when all the terms are negative. So in the first case, we have minus 3x square plus 5x minus 2. We want the first term to be positive. So we take out minus. So what happens? Within brackets, we end up with 3x square minus 5x plus 2. Now, if you multiply it out, we get minus 3x square minus times minus plus 5x minus times plus minus 2. We get back the original. Similarly, if all the terms in the given expression is minus, then also we can take it out. So minus within brackets 3x square plus 5x plus 2. So when the minus sign is taken out, the signs of all the terms inside the bracket are reversed. Now, when subtracting two expressions, remember when we were doing subtraction of expressions, if we had something like this, 3x cubed plus 2x plus 3 within brackets minus x cubed minus 2x square minus 3x plus 1. At that time, I had just mentioned that we have to subtract each of these terms from the first expression. So we open the bracket and we subtract. And in the process, the signs change. But a more elegant way of looking at it is, we open the brackets to get 3x cubed plus 2x plus 3 of the first expression. So the first expression remains unchanged. In case of the second expression, we can look at it as minus 1 times x cubed minus 2x square minus 3x plus 1. And when we carry out the multiplication using the distributive property, we get minus x cubed plus 2x square plus 3x minus 1. So when we combine these two, we get 3x cubed plus 2x plus 3 minus x cubed plus 2x square plus 3x minus 1. And when simplified further, we get 2x cubed plus 2x square plus 5x plus 2. So this is the way to look at opening up a bracket when a negative sign is outside. Now, to verify the answer, multiply the factors. We should get back the original expression. So we had arrived at 6xy times 3x plus 4y. So multiplying it out, we get 6xy times 3x plus 6xy times 4y. So distributive property is equal to 18x square y plus 24xy square. So to verify, we reverse the process of factorization by carrying out distribution. So that was factorization of expressions. In the next session, we will look at some examples related to factorization. That's it for now. Bye.